Bon avant-midi à tous. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to this Montreal Canadian virtual press conference. Bienvenue à cette conférence de presse virtuelle des Canadiens. Avec nous aujourd'hui, nous avons Sean Monahan, qui vient tout juste de signer une prolongation de contrat avec l'équipe. So today, joining us, we have Sean Monahan, who just signed a contract extension with the club. Sean, thanks for taking the time this morning, and we'll start the Q&A. Thank you, and we'll start the Q&A right away with a question from Martin McGuire and then Stu Cowan. Martin, you're up.
Hi, Sean. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Very good. Simple one. First, why Montreal was your best option instead of testing the UFA market for the first time of your career?
Yeah, I mean, I really enjoyed my time in Montreal last year, and I think it obviously being cut short, being injured, I think I felt like I owe it to myself to give it another shot in Montreal. I owe it to the fans, and I mean, I owe it to the organization. I think they gave me a great opportunity from day one when I came in there. The coaches were unbelievable. I have a great relationship with them, and I mean, I met some obviously great teammates that are going to be lifelong friends. So I think going back there, I was very interested in that, and I mean, very happy to get something done to be able to come back and play for the Canadians.
You seem to fit well, especially with the young nucleus of the team. I mean, Cole and Nick. Was it a part of your decision, your reflection?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the young group was. I think it was different for me. I mean, I was in Calgary for a long time with a more veteran team, I guess, and I mean, coming in and having the young guys and that energy and guys trying to get better every day and pushing each other. It was real fun to be a part of. And I think, I really think I can help the team get better every day. So it's an exciting time to be a Montreal Canadian.
Thank you.
Merci, Martin. Prochaine question. Next question, Stu Cowan.
Congratulations, Sean. I don't know how much you dealt one-on-one with Kent Hughes, but I'm just wondering, how much is the new management team with the Canes, with him and Gorton and Marty, how much did that have to do maybe with your decision to want to come back here, just the way they've been running things since they took over?
Yeah, no, it was big. And I talked to Kent a lot. And I think, I mean, the direction they're heading, and I think, honestly, we had a lot of injuries last year. So, I mean, you never know where the team actually could have went. And I mean, coming in healthy with, I mean, everybody in the lineup, it's going to be exciting. And I mean, they've done a great job building the team and the style of play we're going to be playing. And obviously I have a great relationship with Marty. So, I mean, Marty was a big reason me wanting to come back there. And I mean, he did a great job with me. So, I mean, a lot of credit goes to him. And yeah, I mean, that being said, I'm excited to see where this team goes next year.
Attracting free agents in Montreal has been difficult in the past for many reasons, taxes, weather, etc. What would you say to free agents now? I mean, you know a lot of guys around the league from your time. What would you say to them that would make Montreal appealing to them both on and off the ice from your experience?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't even know that, but I mean, Montreal for me, it's a great place to live. It's obviously a class act organization. So, I mean, I'm very proud to play for them, and the fans are like no other. It's they're passionate. It's I would say arguably the best rink to play in the league. So playing there is a ton of fun. I mean, great restaurants, lots to do, and yeah, I mean, it's a great place to play hockey.
Thanks a lot. Enjoy your summer.
Thank you.
Thanks, Stu. We'll go with Alexis Bélanger-Champagne, Canadian Press. Alexis, c'est à toi.
Merci, Sean. Hi, Sean. Congratulations on the deal. Can you just take us through at the end of the season when you spoke with us, you were mentioning that you were still a few weeks away from hitting the ice, I think. So what's been like the healing process since the end of the season for you?
Yeah, I mean, I've been working away, and yeah, I mean, I would say I'm as close to 100% as I have been in 4 or 5 years. So it's exciting, obviously, for me as a player, and I mean, getting the opportunity to come back is a big one for me. So I mean, I've been back on the ice 2-3 times a week, and I mean, doing everything I need to do. So I mean, I'm I'm ready to, I guess, prove it to myself that I'm still a real good player in this league, and I'm looking forward to the opportunity. I mean, to show that to everybody.
And regarding that situation a little bit, maybe there was news last week about the departure of Graham Reinben and Donald Balmsford. Just what was your relationship with them over the seasons? And are you surprised to see a change within that area of the team, despite everything that happened during the season regarding injuries?
Yeah, I mean, most injuries are out of their control. They happen, or they're flukes, or whatever the case may be. But I mean, I had a great relationship with both of them. I mean, I worked closely with them over the whole season. Obviously, I spent a little too much time with them, but yeah, I mean, they're great people, and anytime somebody loses their job, it's tough to see. So I mean, I'm going to miss them, but I'm sure they're going to have great careers ahead of them.
Merci. Thank you, Sean.
Thank you.
We'll go with Eric Engels et Simon Olivier Lorange. Eric?
Hey, Sean, congratulations.
Hi, thank you.
I have 2 questions for you. First one is, you had a couple of really special moments at the Bell Center, one where your dad was there to witness a big goal that you scored. What did that feel like for you?
No, it was special. I mean, that's one for sure I'll never forget. It was my first game with the Canadiens, home opener against the Leafs on my birthday. So that's one I'll always, like I said, remember. And I mean, yeah, being a 5.5 hour, I guess, drive from home for my parents to watch me play is, I think, a really cool thing for sure, being in Calgary for so long and it being, I guess, hard for them to get out there. And I mean, even just playing on the East Coast time, it's huge for them to be able to watch the games at a normal time. So it's, yeah, I mean, I'm really excited to be back in Montreal. And I mean, I'm excited to make more memories just like those.
You've had a lot of experience, obviously, unfortunately, coming back from serious injuries, surgeries, whatever it is. Is there something within that process now that, I don't want to say has made you comfortable with it, but, like you played 25 games last year and wanted to show all the things that you're saying you want to show this time around. Is there something that you can take from the experience of constantly having to prove yourself in those situations that you believe will lend well to your success this season?
Yeah, I mean, I've been through the situation before, and I mean, this year was unfortunate. I mean, if I came back, I don't know exactly how I would have been playing and stuff like that. And I mean, at the end of the day, I went through a lot over the years, and I think it was the best thing that could have happened to me, to be honest, was all the time off. And now I feel normal, and I feel ready to go. I'm hungry. Marty really helped me love the game more and more as the season went on. And I think going back there and having that opportunity to be comfortable from day one and knowing the systems and knowing my teammates, it's exciting. And I mean, I have a lot to prove. And the biggest thing for me is to just prove it to myself.
Thanks again, Sean.
Thanks, Eric. Sean, I think your camera went off. And you are muted. J'invite les médias qui désirent poser des questions à Sean à lever la main de façon virtuelle. As a reminder, please raise your hand if you want to ask a question to Sean. All right. We got you right back. La prochaine question, Simon Olivier Lorange. Simon Olivier, c'est à toi.
Good morning, Sean. Welcome back both on the Zoom and in Montreal. Just a quick one about what you said a little earlier. You said you didn't feel closest to 100% like for 4 or 5 years. I just wanted to know, compared to last year at this date or maybe at the camp, did you feel really 100%, or maybe you're right now the most comfortable you've really been in years?
Yeah, no, right now is definitely the most comfortable I've been in years. I mean, to be honest, anytime I've talked to the media or talk to anybody, you always say you feel good, but yeah, I mean, I'm the only one who knows how I feel, and to be honest, it's I just feel normal now. I'm not hesitant doing things. I'm doing everything I want to do. I feel great on the ice. I'm not limited. It's exciting. I mean, before it was, I'm trying to rehab and just start the season, and I might not be where I want to be, but my mindset always in my career was just play. And I mean, I've played through a lot of different things, and now to know what I've gone through and how to do things all properly, and I mean, tinkered with things in the gym and different ways of training, and now it's now it's the only thing on my mind is to play good hockey, and I mean, obviously take care of myself. So that's the most exciting part for me.
Just another one about the contract itself. There's a $15,000 performance bonus, which seems like maybe almost symbolic at the scale of an NHL contract. Why this bonus? Why was it important for you?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it was necessarily important. I just wanted to get it to a certain number, and I mean, it's kind of funny. It's just to play 26 games. I mean, I played 25 last year, so I mean, it's not a huge deal, but yeah, I mean, the biggest thing for me is to have a full healthy season, and I mean, help the Canadians push to try and get into a playoff spot. And I think we have a lot of pieces that are going to be hungry to obviously prove themselves, and a lot of guys that gotta take steps, I guess, in the right direction. So I mean, we have a great group of guys, and like I said, I'm really excited to be a part of that.
Thanks a lot. See you at camp.
See you then.
Merci, Simon Olivier. And the last question will go to Arpin Basu. Arpin, you're up.
Hey, Sean.
Hey, how are you?
Good, thanks. Just a couple before you've mentioned a couple of times how Marty really resonated with you. What is it about him that struck you, and what is it about him that gave you that feeling that you mentioned from day one? What makes him so special?
Yeah, I mean, I think he's just really relatable. I mean, he's easy to talk with. He really understands the game, especially today's game. I mean, I played against him, and he didn't play that long ago. And I mean, I think you look at his resume, I mean, he's a Hall of Fame player. He's a Hall of Fame person. So, I mean, he's somebody you can lean on. He wants you to get better. He helps you get better. And I think having that kind of coach, the way he runs practices, his energy, his enthusiasm, his positive mood every day, it makes you really want to succeed and work for him. And I think he's a coach he's a type of coach that I've never really had, I guess, kind of in my life. And I think he's definitely a big reason why I decided to come back.
Is there anything specific that you can mention in terms of how he improved, or how he made you improve?
Yeah, I mean, I think he lets you play the game, and I think he's got a style of coaching that lets you feel comfortable. I mean, you obviously you're trying to be the perfect player and make plays and do the right things. But I mean, if you make a mistake, it's not okay to make mistakes, but it's okay to learn from it. And I think he allows you to do that. And I mean, no one's going to have the perfect game, but you move on from it. And I think the style he wants us playing is it's a fun style of hockey to play, and I think it's going to really help this team move forward.
Sorry, if I can just sneak one more in. It's a little bit of a goofy question, but can you give us the origin story of Kirby saying that you're his favorite player ever?
To be honest, I have no idea. I say a lot of outrageous things before we're going out on the ice, and he screamed that one time, and Savard would say the same thing after, and it was just we won the first game, and that's it kind of stuck. I mean, from game one on.
Okay, thanks, John. Enjoy your summer.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks, you too.
Thanks, Arpin. There's no further questions, so I'd like to thank everyone for being with us this morning. Sean, thank you so much for taking the time. We're so glad you're back with us, and I hope you enjoy a great summer, my friend.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks, everybody.
Merci à tout le monde et bonne journée.